I've been eating a vegan diet for 6 years now, and when I started my vegan journey, oh boy, had I no clue what I was up to on my journey. I didn't know fully about the benefits of veganism, nor did I know about the obstacles that would be ahead of me. So if you just give me a couple minutes of your time, I'm gonna share with you the 3 lessons that I've learned from being now 6 years vegan. So if you're a new vegan or if you're thinking about becoming a vegan, these 3 lessons will help you tremendously. Are you ready? Let's just dive right into it. The first lesson, and this will be super obvious for every person that just starts becoming a vegan, is that suddenly everyone around you is a nutrition specialist, a protein scientist, a calcium researcher, or a philosopher specializing in the theory of the circle of life. I found it super funny that when I was a meat eater, frequenting McDonald's, eating Big Macs, no one really batted an eye. But switch chicken with tofu, and oh man, everyone is losing their minds. Supporting factory farms and the mass murder of sentient beings, you're good to go. But switching from meat to fake meat, which tastes similar, is similarly priced, and doesn't involve the atrocious practices of the farmer, what an extremist. That was quite a funny realization. So the first lesson here for you is to take all the advice that you get from people around you, from your family, or from well-meaning friends with a grain of salt. Ignore all the news when it comes to veganism, and ignore all the influencers online that are flip-flopping from one diet to the next. The rule that I follow is I listen to the few and not the many. Meaning, number 1, I only listen to people that are proven experts in their field or do have the results that I want to achieve. And the second thing, the second rule should be this one, is I take advice from people only that have my best interest in mind. Second lesson is that veganism helps reduce acne. Before I was a vegan, I was suffering from strong acne. I remember one time, shortly before I became vegan, I was traveling to Thailand. I was sitting on the pool, it was a rooftop pool, and I thought it would be a great idea to take a picture from the back, just me posing in front of this pool. So I put the camera there, put on the timer, rushed in front of the pool, and was waiting anxiously for the perfect picture to be taken. So once I heard the shutter, I was rushing back, I just saw the Instagram, the Facebook likes for the picture, but instead, I was devastated. I noticed then for the first time that my back was full of acne, from the bottom to the top. Just every square inch was covered. I never really realized it until I saw it, in full HD. I would love to share some pictures with you, but as a lot of people that have acne can attest to, I just deleted all of the pictures that were taken, because I felt very insecure about having acne and about having a back that was full of pimples. So then when I became vegan though, this finally did improve, but not to the extent where I thought it was a magic pill. So most of the acne of my back cleared, but I still had acne on my shoulders, on my chest, and on my face. So lesson for you, if you eat healthier, if you switch to veganism, you will see your acne clearing up a little bit. Okay, you will see improvements there, but it's not a magic pill. Third lesson, protein is not important, but it still is kind of important. See, before I went vegan, I was eating a ridiculous high amount of protein. I'm talking more than 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day, which means 1 pound of chicken, like multiple eggs in the morning, usually 6 eggs in the morning, a couple of glasses of milk with yogurt on top of that, just like bland yogurt, spooning it into my face. All that nasty non-vegan stuff. But then when I became vegan, I switched to the other extreme. I was eating a ridiculously low amount at that time, which would be sufficient for a sedentary individual, but not for someone that is quite advanced when it comes to strength training. Fun fact is that I didn't really lose muscle in that time of low protein, so it really doesn't matter that much, but I was not seeing as much progress as I do right now. Today, I aim to have about 1.5 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight, nothing severe. I get this in through like a good amount of oats in the day, coupled with beans, tofu, and I also have like 1 protein shake a day on top of that to make sure that I got enough protein in to facilitate muscle growth, just to be on the safe side. So lesson for you, do not overemphasize protein, but also do not underemphasize protein if your goal is to build muscle mass. But if your goal is just to be healthy though and muscle building is not a goal at all, then, honestly, I wouldn't worry about protein at all. Conclusion, these were the 3 lessons that I learned from being vegan now for 6 years. Number 1 is that everyone around you is a nutrition specialist. The second thing is to realize that veganism helps with acne, but it's not the magic pill for it. And the third lesson is to understand that protein is not really that important, but it still kinda is if your goal is to build muscle. So if you like this video, smash the like button, obviously. And if you want to see more videos like this, if you're interested in veganism, fitness and personal growth, you should certainly subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button below. I also do free consultations for vegans or soon to be ones that are looking to get in the best shape of their life. I do a limited amount of free consultation sessions for people just like you that are looking to become a positive vegan role model and be the best that they can be. In that free call, I give you an expert overview over your current situation, then point you in the right direction, and then if it makes sense, we can talk all about coaching later on. If this sounds interesting to you, I leave a link in the description where you can schedule a free call. Okay guys, see you next time.